Hello, folks. Welcome to the 6th episode of Plucking Petals.
God damn it, Kyle. We just talked about that.
I know. I keep forgetting how numbers work. I think it's the 6th episode, correct?
That is
Am
correct.
I correct?
Yes.
Please tell me I'm correct again. One more
Kyle,
just for
you
the
are correct.
I'm correct. Welcome to the 6th episode of Plucking Petals. With James and Kyle. I am Kyle.
I'm James.
Hey, Garth Brooks.
As we go a little something like, little something like this.
It's all about the good, bad, love, hate.
Fantastic. As you can tell by the sound quality, we are in a different location this time. We are recording at my place, at Kyle's place.
We're in Kyle's bedroom.
We're in Kyle's bedroom, and it's going to get real personal and real fantastic in every which
And
way, shape,
occasionally
or
hear
form.
ice clanking like
Yeah,
that.
because I'm drinking Maker's Mark, as are you. Look at that silence. That's called the radio silence. That's,
we made,
that's a good silence.
Very well timed noises and the ice clanging. I feel like it was a good effect.
I feel like
it wasn't dead air. It was
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was for effect. I feel like as we continue to do these podcasts, I feel like we're getting a little more in sync with our timing and or, comedy essence in a sense.
That's a good way to
I'm
put it.
only bullshitting you at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
I don't know what any of that means. I don't understand. Anyway, so yeah, we are recording because the library apparently is closed for whatever reason
Yeah,
it
they're
may
doing
be.
something to the media lab. Hopefully they're making the computer not be a piece of crap.
It's probably going to be a
And
half
maybe
pipe.
the
They're
mic-
putting a half pipe in. Don't kid yourself.
got my skateboard.
That's right. It's gonna be
don't know.
fucking fun. We're gonna do that. But yeah, so we have the ability to record at my place, so we just decided to give it a shot and see if this works. And if it doesn't sound awful, we may continue to do this once in a while because there is a note. Hold on, folks. Hold on. Let's see here. My roommate is home. And he just slid like it was a news report. It just says, "Stop broadcasting your sex to the internet."
I like the picture.
And then
of the
there is
two
a
dicks
picture
touching.
of two dicks docking each other.
What does that say under there? I can't read.
Oh,
that
it
from
says, "This is not God's way."
Okay.
So, thank you, Jason. We appreciate you completely. We will talk about you at a different podcast.
When you're not home.
Yeah, when you're not home, apparently.
with
Go
your
back.
gym rage.
You can go back to the gym or whatever. I don't know. Love you too, buddy. Anyways, so I have a roommate. He's pretty cool, I guess. I don't know. He sends me notes.
It's my keys?
What are those? Those are your keys.
those are my-
Yeah, we just started drinking, and we're drinking whiskey, so we're going to see how well this goes entirely. Anyways, so what's new with you, Zaboomafoo?
It is Cleveland Beer Week.
Fantastic.
So last week was so hectic.
Okay.
And then on Friday to kick off Cleveland Beer Week, there is a bunch of different bar crawls.
Awesome.
And so a bunch of different breweries did collaboration brews. We did ours with Mad Tree and Brick and Barrel, which
Okay.
if you haven't been to Brick and Barrel, it's a small place in the Flats.
Okay.
Check it out. It's awesome.
I've heard of it. I've never been there before.
Plug. Anyways, I got sent to the one downtown.
Okay. Party.
So we're driving in, and I'm on East 9th for like 15 minutes. And I'm looking on the side of the road. I'm like, everyone is dressed up like slutty white trash. What is going on?
It's beer week.
It's a Garth Brooks concert downtown.
Okay. Good for him.
Yeah.
Garth Brooks rules, as we well know and well documented.
And then there was also a Mac Miller concert too, which I don't know who that is, but people I respect their opinion of say they like him.
I like Mac Miller.
Yeah.
He's good. He just got a new CD that just came out called Good AM? I don't know why I'm looking at you like you would know after you just told me that you don't know who Mac Miller is, but he just came out with a new CD, I believe. We'll have to listen to some Mac Miller later, and
Yeah, I'll give it a
you will
shot.
be the judge of
Yeah.
such things.
But anyways, it was a nightmare. So our beer was a I like this part. We used an Indian spice called cardamom. I might be screwing that up, but I think that's what
It's
it is.
cardamom.
Yeah, cardamom.
Cardamom.
And then
It's just a fun thing to
it's
say.
called Budapest blend. So it just feels like everything in
like a
fucking
coffee.
Eastern Europe is the same.
Or a Wes Anderson film.
Yeah.
Either or. Bam.
I
Film
think it
jokes.
was pretty solid not
All right.
to self-promote.
That's fine.
But anyways, So I'm downtown, fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
Everyone's like Garth Brooks people. I don't know who Mac Miller is. It's
Did
just
you
crowded.
find a place to park?
Yeah, it was $20 and Wertz comped it for me, so thank God.
Oh, that's
'Cause
good.
I was like, dude, I'm just gonna bail. And
Yeah.
our head of distribution or one of the head people there was like, no, you can just comp it. And then so after sitting there for a while and just the people I had to deal with, I just texted him like, I'm taking this as a sign of disrespect. Like, this is not what I want to be doing.
This is not
I
fun.
think you don't respect me.
Yeah,
like, this,
yeah. These are people that I generally do not get along with, nor want to get along with in any capacity.
So yeah, but it's Cleveland Beer Week, so we're just doing stuff.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's not bad.
yeah.
Anything else for you?
Not really.
Anything else exciting?
Rocket League. I've been playing that.
Rocket League?
We'll get to that. I think it's kind of related to what I
Okay,
want to talk
that's
about.
fine. That's
Yeah.
fine. For me, I guess nothing. I don't really have much. I guess I have a small story. We went to a bar called Porco's this past weekend with Stoops, the guy who does our intro and whatnot, which, by the way, we talked about the intro and he liked your notes and he's going to be changing that. He is going to be producing the rest of these for us.
That's awesome.
As a kindness. So that's really super cool. So we went down to Porco's with his girlfriend and a couple of their friends, and it was a tiki bar, by the way. Doesn't really matter. What matters is the fact that we were driving, and at a certain point, we're going to this long stretch of road. I don't know where this is, and in the middle of the street, there is a guy laying on the ground with another guy kneeling next to him, looking like he's holding his head.
Okay.
So we are contemplating down the street what to do. We are in Cleveland. I don't know whether or not they're like, it's like the Detroit thing. It's like when someone pulls up in front of you with a wheelchair in Detroit and they stop, they're going to rob you. They're stopping you. They're trapping you.
Okay.
So it's like, in my mind, I'm like,
So your advice right here, episode 6, Plucking Petals, if you see someone in a wheelchair, run them over.
no, don't run them over. Just don't go that way. Because
Okay.
they may be in a wheelchair, may be hurt, but they also may be trying to take your car with their friends and family or loved ones. Or all
Okay.
three. But that's just a Detroit thing I heard from people who live in Detroit. So I have reliable sources. Anyways, so we start contemplating on what we should do. I, obviously, as you know, would be like, we should just turn around and go another way because I don't want to deal with this. And Stoops, being the manly man with the beard, was like, oh, I'll pull up and get out of my car and I'll talk to them. And I'm like, no, we're not doing that either. No, I'm like, how about we just roll down the window? Like, have you ever seen Shaun of the Dead?
Yes.
When they hit that zombie with the car and they pull up, they back up and they park right by him and he just rolls on the window. He's like, are you all right? And it's like, yeah. So that's what Stoops does. He's like, is everyone okay? Can we call an ambulance? This guy on the ground is like, I don't know, yelling. He's got blood clearly a car hit him or something like that. It was disgusting and I was really grossed out. I went to the bar and it killed my vibe. That's my story.
Okay. So you probably just saw a guy that was too drunk, maybe?
No, he had blood all over him.
Oh.
Like, literally someone hit him in the middle of the road. He was probably drunk as balls.
Yeah.
And then walked in the middle of the road and
Got hit
someone
by a
clipped
car.
him. Because he looked, I don't know, even in a fight, I can't see someone being that bloody. And, yeah, it was pretty gross. And that's what I did this weekend. Yay! It was pretty... Oh, and I had a show at Canton, so that went pretty well.
Oh, awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Canton?
It's a little bit farther than Akron.
Okay.
It was about an hour away from here. I did a show at the Buzzbin, which is a Canton, I guess I would call it a punk bar. I love this place. This place is awesome. They treat me super well. They have a pinball they bought a area to play pinball in, like, next door. They just have tons of pinball machines. They have an arcade now.
That sounds fun.
Cheap beer, friendly people. Every time I
Wasn't
play
in
there, it's a
Canton, I would
blast.
say we should go.
I know, yeah, that's the problem. It's like, it's an hour away to go play pinball. Granted, they have like Game of Thrones pinball and Kiss pinball, which are fantastic. But I can't see myself driving there very often. Anyways, that's what I did this weekend. Truth be told, before we start doing these podcasts, we will text each other and tell each other what our likes and dislikes are going to be for the week. We usually give each other what? 3 days in advance notice.
Yeah, something.
Something like that.
I usually have my idea for the next week in my mind.
This is
when we're
true.
Recording.
James
this one.
is often prepared for his job.
Yeah.
Kyle is not prepared. To which the fact that I normally tell you 2 days in advance, maybe a day, and then I normally
text
kind of
message while I'm driving there.
Yeah, sometimes it happens. And then we normally tell each other just so we can get a little more ground in what we're going to be talking about. But this time, things have changed. And the fact that James has not told me what his likes and dislikes are this week. So you get to pick which one you want to tell me first, because I have not been able to sleep. I've only eaten a little bit of Chipotle as opposed to a lot of Chipotle like I normally eat. So clearly, it's been eating me up inside. Did I do something wrong where you're not going to tell me what the things are?
No, I did things Kyle mode this time, where
Okay.
I thought of my idea in the car on the way over here.
Oh, smart man. Let's hear it then. What are you going to do first? Likes or dislikes?
So we'll do my like first. And so my general idea for this was, we're recording this not in the media lab where we normally do. It might not work. None of you might ever hear this.
This is true.
And like I just said, it was beer week, so I was, pounding the pavement. Really didn't get time to research anything.
Yeah.
And what I've been doing in my free time is playing Rocket League.
Hell yeah.
And I love that game.
Rocket League is so much fun.
You just I was driving up, hit the little rocket, bang the soccer ball out of the air, and it goes in the goal. And you're like, man, that feels really good.
Yeah, it feels,
So I'm
it feels
bringing
good.
as my getting better at something.
Okay.
Just working hard and really pushing yourself, and then just showing a tangible result. Like, hey, I got better at this.
Okay, you got better at Rocket League. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah. No, I'm still fucking awful.
It's a fucking hard game. It's really hard.
It is.
I enjoy it. It's so much fun. Nothing like using a car to hit a huge ball into a goal, like I never could in my actual childhood. But it's fucking fun.
Oh, I hated soccer. I thought it was the worst sport. I kind of liked indoor soccer because you had the wall, and so I just played defense. So I just strip the ball from people and kick it to the people that wanted to play soccer.
Yeah.
But outdoor soccer, it's I'm just not gonna chase it.
No, it's there's an end. There's I like the indoor too, because I just I like when everyone gets into a corner and just starts kicking the shit out of each other. They're not even kicking the ball. They're just kicking each other's shins in hopes that someone backs off. It's awesome. Try playing that with 12-year-olds now. It's so much easier. You should try it sometime. It's
I don't
fantastic.
know, man. Those 12-year-olds are tenacious. Plus, they can bite you and shit. And you
I know.
do any aggression back, and you're the bad guy.
I know, and they're just oh my god, can't believe it. And then they'd be hashtag.
Who are you? Why is this 30-year-old here
adult
playing soccer with my kid?
Adult soccer life. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
So why do you like getting better at things? See, wow.
Yeah.
Now
you know how I feel.
Now normally, I phone in everything because that's just how I do things in my lifestyle. But now I see the other side of the curtain, and now I'm a little upset. Why do you like getting better at things, James?
No, but I'm just saying it's really good to work at something. So totally anecdotal, or not anecdotal, but hearsay. I've heard that you need to put in about 10,000 hours in something to be considered a master at it.
Okay.
So if you want to be a grand pianist,
You wanna
what
be
is
a
the
grand
word?
Penis?
Yes, I didn't even mean.
Let's be gross. We're
be
drinking.
gross.
Let's be gross.
But you're fantastic at music. It's about 10,000 hours what you have to put in to be considered a master of something.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So I don't know. I play a little guitar, not great, but it's awesome when I finally master that.
Yeah, you're
song.
no Garth Brooks.
I'm no Garth Brooks.
Yeah, no Garth
Or
Brooks
when you
indeed.
drive the little rocket car up the wall and bounce off and knock it into the goal, and you're I'm the greatest thing ever. I should probably have lots of women in my room with me right now.
That's right.
Yeah.
And fireworks and all that stuff.
Yes, because baby, you're a firework.
I was reading the other day that the people of Rocket League had put out another press release saying that there is no difference in the cars except for the hit boxes.
Yeah.
And everyone's oh, some of the cars are faster. This is video game talk, by the way, with James and Kyle. How are you doing? But yeah, I found that game very fascinating, and just, I don't know. It's just, you do feel better when you keep playing that game, because you could see a significant difference from when you started first playing to now you're playing strategies. My favorite thing right now as I'm trying to master is jumping in the air, using my rocket to move around the map and score
And
that
actually hit
way.
the ball. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I'm
fucking
still probably
hard.
don't hit it every time. But if I jump and rocket at the ball, I'm probably hitting it 70% of the time, which makes me feel awesome.
That's not bad.
But like, another thing is I used to play Dota a lot, and I'll probably fall back into it. I go in and out with that game, but like,
I understand.
I'm very like, I have this character I like. I'm gonna play him a bunch of games in a row until I'm pretty good. And
Yeah.
So my last one was this little dude that like shoots a hook shot and catches people and like traps them in gears. And
Okay.
the last few games I played, it was awesome because you're like catching this guy and you're like, oh wow, I'm starting to get good at this. But
Is that what you tell yourself when you're done with this?
so this is kind of what I'm getting at.
Okay.
There's this thing called the Dunning-Kruger effect.
Okay. So you
It's-
did research, you liar.
No, this is stuff I already knew. And actually,
ooh, fancy
Dr.
man now.
Dunning even did an AMA on Reddit. And so, this basic principle is when people are just kind of really bad at something,
Yeah.
they're so bad they don't understand all of the complexities that go into mastering it.
Yeah.
So, this kind of embodies the League of Legends and online gaming community completely.
Okay.
Because they have this, I am so goddamn good. It is my teammates that are holding me down. I am perfect. Like,
This is
so
true.
the thing is, when you're bad at something,
But I am the one that's bringing you down when we play Rocket League. So
Yeah.
so in a way, it is true.
Yeah.
In certain situations.
So,
and in
you know,
Dota, most things.
the deal is that when you're really bad at something, you don't even realize how much goes into this skill.
Yeah.
So you way over evaluate your own skill level at it.
Yeah.
But as you start to get better, you're like, oh my God, there's so much more to learn. I have to do this like little bit, put my finger here. I don't know. But
Okay.
like a lot of people who are actually like experts at something consider themselves worse than their actually evaluation level because they realize how much more there is to learn.
Yeah.
So, I'm not saying if you work hard at something, you shouldn't, feel good about the achievements, the progress you made. But if you're like, wow, I'm fucking awesome at this thing, you probably suck.
Yeah.
Like, if you think like, man, I'm hot shit, yeah, you're terrible. Just
Yeah.
stop it.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is sums up MOBAs, what they're called, League of Legends, Dota 2, where it's 5v5.
Yeah. Here's
on
the
map.
Storm.
Yeah, that
stuff like
community
that.
basically is the embodiment of this Dunning-Kruger effect because everyone thinks they're perfect.
Hey, Jason, you hear that? Everyone thinks they're perfect on League of Legends.
Yeah,
He can't hear me. He's got his door shut. Whatever. It's besides the point.
Yeah.
He's probably going to come in and punch me in the face. I probably deserve it.
I probably wouldn't do anything if it. Hey, Jason.
Hey, what's up? Can we get there for the podcast? Wish there was a video podcast. That would have been interesting.
Yeah.
So what things do you want to get better at, James? I'm trying to be an interviewer now.
Yeah, okay.
I watch a lot of review as of late, so I'm kind of in this reviewing and interviewing mode.
Is that dude that reviews like random shit? Like eating 1,000 waffles or like things that no one should ever do?
It was 15 pancakes.
Okay.
And then it was 30 pancakes.
Okay.
And then he did addiction and divorce. And it just, we can sit down and watch. I finished the second season today, so I'm all about that life.
Yeah.
And he had one where he had to review murder. And it was fucking fantastic.
Wait, how did they get away with that? Did he kill a person?
We'll just have to watch sometime.
Oh.
I know. See? Look
You
at
get
that.
nothing from plugging this, and yet you're burying the. I don't know. I
can't
want to go
help
watch it now.
I just feel like everyone should watch good television. I like recommending. I don't have much in my life. I'm not good at video games. I'm really good at
you
watching
do have
television.
that Conan O'Brien's self-deprecating sense of humor.
Oh,
Apparently.
most definitely. And that's why I like reviews so much because he basically is destroying himself
Yeah.
for the good of
For
humanity.
the entertainment
For
of
the
people
entertainment.
on the internet.
And that's what I want. So, better. What do you want to get better at? Tell
I
me.
don't know. I'd like to get in shape again. That'd be great. And
Gross.
I wanna
Who
get
wants to
better
do
at making
that?
beer, and it'd be cool to like start playing guitar again. And then I want to be the best Rocket League player in the world.
They are making that an MLG kind of thing,
Yeah.
so like that'd be kind of cool. We could be a Rocket League team. What would
What
our
do
name
you
be?
want to get good at, Kyle?
What do I
Maybe
wanna-
making a podcast?
Yeah, man. I would love to drop this mic, but I don't want to break it. God damn it. Well, you should be dropping the mic, but don't do that because it's hardwood floor, fucker. I want to get better at, I guess, producing podcasts and having interesting things to say. I want to get better at rapping. And because I'm decent at it, but I need to get better. I would like to get better at my job, which is doing videos for dealerships. Yeah. But I feel like every time I'm doing them, I am getting better. I'm learning things. I don't know. I want to get better at consuming media and
I
comedy.
thought you were gonna say consuming meat. I'm like, let's do this together.
Yeah, let's consume meat. A consume meat episode. It's 20 minutes long of us just eating and then
just
throwing
all
up.
that gross chewing sound.
Just I'll slow it down too, just a little bit.
Oh, don't you hate when someone asks you a question after you just took a huge bite of something?
Yeah, it's like, it's all, see, that's the problem. It's all about timing. And some people just don't have timing.
And you're like, shit, well, this is awesome. I love it. Should I just keep chewing and like have this awkward silence, or should I do this thing where I awkwardly put my hand over my mouth and like try and talk alongside the food? I don't know.
I usually put a finger up in the air like I just don't care, and I just chew it out. I don't. It's not gonna be worth it because it'd be more embarrassing for me to start talking with food in my mouth and then spit it all over the place, which has happened multiple times.
I occasionally do the hand over the mouth thing.
I'll have to try that sometime.
But yeah, you got to be close to the end of it.
Yeah,
You're
can't-
only like saving like 5 seconds.
Yeah,
that
it's
way.
not. I'd rather get the awkward pause. But yes, I would like to get better at comedy. I'm doing those improv classes, so clearly I'm trying to get better at improv, which could be cool. I want to get better at, I don't know, there's so many. I can do a laundry list of
Everything.
things.
I know. Wouldn't it
Better
be cool to
at
just have
writing.
every skill? I'd love to speak another language.
Yeah, I
I'd
would
love
love
to be
to
good at
write
giving
better.
massages. Wouldn't that be a great skill?
That'd be just, oh my god, that'd be fantastic. My hands would be so sore. I'd get carpal tunnel immediately.
Big muscular hands.
But yes, I feel like getting better at things is good for humanity.
Yeah.
It's good for life. It's good for you. It's good for me. When you're better at beer making, we drink better beer.
That's
and when
true.
I'm better at podcasting, people might listen. And it could work out for everyone.
I know.
Oh my god. This is revelatory.
Indeed.
Son of a bitch. You should do this more often where you just don't
throw
care about
away a
topics.
topic, yeah.
Throw away topics because we may learn more about ourselves.
I've been working. I got this big one I want to do. I'm not going to spoil it, but it's the episode I'm going to drop the same like and dislike. It's coming. I'm doing lots of research.
Oh, that's
so
some meta shit.
It'll probably be a
right
few
now.
away still, but I want to make
Gross.
sure I nail this one.
Absolutely gross. Whatever. I'm already not excited about it because I know you're just gonna rule the episode. So, like you normally do. So it's fine. See, look at me just patting
can
you
sit
on
here and hold
on the
hands,
fucking back of your
feel
dick.
better.
That's fine. No, we're too far away. I don't want to get closer to you.
It would be awkward.
Yeah, just feedback. It's only the feedback reasons. That's, whatever. It's fine. But yes, getting better at things. Cool, man. I don't know what else to tell you about getting.
Nah, that's good.
Any
What are
closing
you
remarks?
grooving on, Kyle?
What am
Mayor
I?
Wertz?
What am I? Do you
I
want
didn't vote
do you want
for
a
you.
like or a dislike?
I don't know, man. Surprise me.
Okay, we're gonna do. We'll just do a dislike.
Okay.
Which I realized after looking at my phone that I had switched them. So you may have to switch up your strategy just a little bit. My dislike for this week are people who spoil things.
Oh.
Spoil television shows, spoil endings to series, just spoiling things.
Yeah.
I also am phoning things in this evening, as you can tell.
But that's it's phoning
But
things
that's my
in with
nature.
James and Kyle.
But that's my nature, so it's fine. I hate when people find pleasure in ruining things that people find very dear to them.
I know very few people like this, if any.
It's just like, and they take such pride out of throwing out little spoilers for episodes or a movie or something like that.
Oh. I'm not going to lie, though.
Yeah.
So I was playing Team Fortress,
Yeah.
and this dude's profile was Robb Stark from Game of Thrones. This was a few years ago. And he was just being a total dickbag.
Yeah.
And so I just messaged him because I had already read the book, so I was one of those motherfuckers, like everything that happened.
Yeah, you're
So I'm not going to spoil him here. I don't want to be the thing you're talking about.
Yeah.
But you know what? I do get a sick pleasure from like, this guy's being an asshole, and I know he likes this thing. Let's ruin it for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's great.
And did he cry? Did you get to see him
No,
cry?
he just called me faggot a lot.
Yeah, that normally sounds like a Team Fortress player.
Yeah.
Sounds just like him. I must admit, though, since we're being candid, when I was in high school, I was a person who had ruined the last Harry Potter book for people. I am not proud of this anymore. At
The
high
last
school,
one or the one where Snake kills Dumbledore? Or Snape, not Snake.
I can't remember now.
Solid Snake kills Dumbledore.
I can't remember if it was Snape Kills Dumbledore or the last book. But I had gone to Borders with my sister and her friend, and we had made like posters, and I had printed out everything that happens in the books, and I was screaming it out the window. I was walking down the street. I thought I was being fucking hilarious. Guess who's not funny in high school?
Everyone.
Everyone,
Yeah.
including Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle was not fun in high school. I'm surprised I had friends for dick moves like that.
Have you ever played the online MMORPG World of Warcraft?
Yes, I have played World of Warcraft, my friend.
So you know when you die, your like body stays there?
Yeah.
And if you don't like release to go to the graveyard, it stays there, like not as a skeleton, and you can read the player's name.
Yeah.
So right after that Harry Potter book came out, someone, I'm assuming it was the same person, ran to the main city and just fucking died, like 3 corpses, and they were Snape kills Dumbledore.
That's
Like, so just like in the middle of
amazing.
this major city, you can't get rid of it.
Oh,
I don't know the
man.
number of people that play that per server, but like
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
the funniest book spoiler I
Or
ever
is it like
saw.
Stormwind or something like that?
No,
It's
I
like-
was on the Horde side, so it was
Oh, okay.
Orgrimmar or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I didn't read Harry Potter, so I didn't care. I just that was so funny. Like,
Yeah, and
That's the
you
best way
can
to do that.
you can actually we do have video evidence of me doing this when I was a kid. I had a sweater vest, so really like I was basically drowning in pussy in high school, as you could probably just imagine. Some kid ruining a great book. I've only read the 3rd book. But I'm assuming they're good. She's a pretty good writer. I will give her credit. Not what I'm into. Don't care.
nah, I feel like I was just too old for them. Like I know they're little kid books.
Yeah.
And like a few were out.
You grow with them, apparently.
Yeah.
Is
So
the
a few
argument.
were out, and I don't know. By the time I like even heard about this, I was maybe 18.
Yeah.
And I tried to give the first one a shot, and it was just too.
Yeah,
like,
you had to be in
it
that
didn't
right
click.
realm, that right
Yeah.
time. But yeah, so I hate people who spoil things. So that means I hate myself. Basically,
Well, okay.
that's fine.
This is just like going back to the if you think you're good at something, you suck. If you think you were a good person in high school, you're wrong.
Exactly.
So that either means you're a shitty person now, or
Yeah.
your opinion of yourself earlier was just bad.
Okay.
But like, so if you're like, dude, I'm so awesome, and I'm still awesome, just like I was in high school.
Yeah.
Do some soul searching because
Yeah.
you probably suck.
I know. Oh, that's. I mean, we were crossing stories at your pig roast the other day, and I was just kind of reminiscing about all the awful things I did in
We
high
do that?
school.
I'm not gonna lie. So you know, at the pig roast, I think it was a success.
Yeah.
I was very drunk.
I was not. I was tired. I was
Yeah.
hungover a lot from the previous night, but I had a couple drinks and everything was cool. But yeah, you seemed like you were very lit.
I started drinking Viking's Blood, which is like a 19 to 20% ABV mead.
Oh my God,
at
that's
like
fantastic.
12, noon. That's what that's called.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're cooking the pig. It's cold outside. You got to be Vikings. That's why we had the aluminum foil Viking hats.
Yeah. You got to stay warm, bro. Got to stay warm. Got to stay.
So I was by no means
Form.
blackout drunk, but I am kind of a gray in some conversations I had
That's
with people.
fine. We kept talking about high school stuff and what we were just kind of like weird internet things we were involved in, and I had mentioned that we like.
I don't remember this.
Oh yeah, well, I had mentioned that I fucked with like.
Do you fuck with the war?
Like like Second Life and like
Oh, I
just
do now. Yeah,
just
I remember
messing
this now.
just realizing that like I was not like a great kid in high school. Like I
Bethany
thought,
and you had the Best Buy stories and
oh my God, yeah, that was the finding out once again that I was not invited to any parties was the worst. What are you looking at?
a gift from James R. Ondak Jr.
Yeah, that's James. Oh yeah, we're just looking at stuff around my room. He gave me a beer poster and a bottle opener, which are super cool.
was your
Apparently, you can get gift things from Amazon. You can have little slips of paper like
Yeah.
that. I never knew that.
Yeah.
But yeah, sidetracked a little bit. See, we keep drinking. This happens. Anyways,
I think it's the change of venue more than anything.
I know, it's kind of
there's
fun.
stimulating things to look at. It's not a green wall with some like
This is true.
half-assed noise canceling foam.
yeah, that's true. I mean, there's like a sad corn dog right there.
Yeah, but
There's
you
a-
drew that. That's
I did draw that. As you can tell, there's a Room poster and a Shaun of the Dead poster, and Dr. Doom. It says "Bow Before Cool Whip." It used to be my rap name, so it's pretty sentimental to me. But yes, I think that people who spoil things are it's just me. Nowadays, it's like not everyone has cable. Like,
There's too many things. It's actually turning into kind of a minefield. You got so many goddamn good shows: True Detective, Game of Thrones, Shaun of the. Why did I just?
Shaun of the Dead.
I meant to say Silicon Valley. That is what I
yeah.
was reaching for.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, you can't talk about anything with anyone.
No, you
and I
kinda
feel
have
like there
to-
should be like time limits. Like, I cannot spoil The Wire for you anymore. That's
Yeah.
a great show. You should go watch. But like,
I feel like it has to be about 6 months.
yeah.
I feel like it's I don't know. I feel like it's a month for an episode, 6 months for a finale. like a season or a series.
So let's
finale.
write these rules down.
Yeah, like this.
So we've decided right here, October 14th, Plucking Petals podcast.
These are the
spoiler rules. If it is one episode, you have 1 month, and then you can no longer spoil it.
Yes.
If it's a season finale, you have 6 months. What about a series finale?
Series finale, I'd say also about 6 months.
6 months.
To a year.
To a year.
Depending
let's just say a
depending
year.
on how good, depending on how good it is.
Breaking Bad good a year,
Yeah.
and Two Broke Girls, let's say a weekend.
Yeah, that definitely, It depends on what the IMDb page calls it star-wise.
Each star is a month. Let's go with that.
And you don't post about it online, or if you do post about it, you make sure that if you are just reading it, you can't tell it's a spoiler, or you don't know it's a spoiler unless you have to, like, I've seen people on Facebook, which I really like, and they go, hey, I want to talk about this Game of Thrones episode. Well, let's talk about it in the comments. So you have to click on the status to open up the comments.
Like
So therefore you can't see it. That's very nice. That's still engaging your audience. That's still talking about it. Still talking to your friends about it without fucking anyone's day up. But like people who come into other people, I've seen people who like, I don't even know this about Facebook, but if one of your friends likes something or is mentioned in a post perhaps, since you're friends with that person, you can jump into that conversation.
Oh yeah, that's so weird. I recently reactivated my Facebook.
Yeah.
I don't know like 70% of the fucking people on my wall anymore. Because it's like some person I used to go to school with 8 years ago.
Yeah, it's
liked
serious
this person's post. Like, what is going on? Why do I care?
You don't. That's the fun part. You really don't. So, because of that, I've seen people jump into random conversations and just say shit and bounce because that name person doesn't know who you are. And that's like funny. It's a funny dickish move. It really is. In a way, it's funny. And I've seen people getting, not even spoilers, just get into fights with people like that. And that's hilarious. But, like, don't spoil things. Like, people, like, especially if they don't have cable now, because, like, the new Walking Dead season just started.
I heard that.
I normally, now that I moved out, I no longer have cable. I normally am a avid Walking Dead watcher. I love The Walking Dead, love the comics, everything like that. So I will watch it every Sunday at 9 o'clock at AMC. But now I don't have cable, so I have to watch it on Mondays. So I'm very watching the minefield in the fact that I don't spoil it for me because I really enjoy the show. It's not going to ruin it for me, like, if I find out that Rick gets shot with a potato gun, like, it doesn't matter.
That was my favorite scene.
That was my favorite
I can't
scene
believe you just spoiled that, Kyle.
Season 6. I'm such an asshole.
Yeah.
But yes, I feel like that is just a
Did you ever make a potato gun?
No.
It was some of the most fun I had as a
I had my friend Sean made potato guns before, and those were fun to play with.
Yeah.
I was never handy as a kid. I'm still not handy now.
You don't have to be that handy.
I don't care.
Yeah.
It's still, did you use the one where it's like you have to spray like the...
Yeah, so propane was the best way to do it because it didn't get sticky, but hairspray worked really well.
Yeah, hairspray works super
So all you
well.
need is like a small, I don't remember the size,
PVC?
PVC, like the adapter to big PVC. And then the only engineering part is you get like one of those automatic grill starters.
Yeah.
You take the two ends and then put nails through them so the nails are like really close but not touching. Okay. And then so that the spark in between is what causes the combustion.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways,
yeah,
sidebar.
He did a potato gun like that, and he also did a potato gun, I believe, where he hooked it up to like air, like compressed air. That was fun too.
So he just shot it with the air, like eventually like pushed it. Mm-hmm. So you just had some kind of release where it let the air then go to where the potato
I think so. I was in high school when it happened. I don't remember most things in high school now. But yes, I feel like people who spoil things, even though it was me when I was a kid, pretty dick move.
Yeah, everyone's a shithead in high school. I'll say it again.
Everyone's a shit in high school, and I am one day gonna make up for all of that by writing the next Harry Potter book. Hey, guess what?
What?
What's your dislike?
I dislike the inability to take criticism.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm kind of going to come at this from two angles. One is I feel like in school there's like this no-fail mentality.
Correct.
Well, or like some of it is just like teachers being lazy. I don't want to deal with this kid again.
Yeah.
But some of it like is like we're at this point where you can't tell someone they're not good at something. So even in sports, which is nothing but like a recreational, not like a waste of time, but
Circle jerk, would you call it?
that's not what I'm going for either. But like,
I don't mind sports, but I'm going to call it a circle jerk.
well, yeah, but it's you. There's no longer they don't keep score anymore, and it's the fact that they're afraid of hurting the people's feelings that lose stops the people that could win from being better. Because you got to strive, and the only way you can really improve on yourself is by learning where your weaknesses are from a really constructive point of view. Like, you know what? I don't do this very well. I
What
really
are
need to
your
spend time in
weaknesses?
this. I have none.
Is it podcasting? Because mine's podcasting.
Then why do you
Most
do
of
it?
it's podcasting.
Yeah.
Because I want to get better.
No, we'll do this, and then by episode
Full
140, it'll be listenable.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
And we'll get 4 views. I still have to figure out how we can look how many people are downloading it. And we'll minus like 10 of them because I've downloaded all of them just to get numbers up.
Oh,
But anyways,
I didn't even do that. I'm not
perfect.
gonna lie.
You should be a part of this podcast sometime and really try.
I'm sorry.
I'd really appreciate
I'm phoning it in. I'm bringing in my like this week is phoning it in.
You're kyling it in right
Yeah.
now. Perfect. Anyways, so people who can't take criticism, what's the deal with that?
Yeah, no, but like, so it's an important part of growing as a person
Yeah, and being better.
and getting better.
Yeah.
It's the only way you can get better at something is if you know what parts of it you're not good at, where you need to focus that energy and attention.
Okay.
And so this has like a negative side effect that we're not letting any kids have criticism. They're winners all the time. And like, this kind of goes back to the video game thing. Everyone on the internet is an entitled little prick. So
They're
we're playing
also 12.
We're playing Rocket League. You score 2 or 3 goals and you reach the point where you're probably going to win. Everyone on the other team just bails. If you're not dominating, what's the point in trying to stick it out?
And with Rocket League, you can score a goal in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Literally 2 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, I never understood that in that game. But that's
yeah, it's just
neither
like this
here nor there.
entitled, and someone's like, "Oh my god, you said something that hurt my feelings. You need to be more sensitive." No. First of all, there are some things in life where feeling uncomfortable really is a good thing.
Yeah.
Not being happy with what's happening is really the best thing for you because
Yeah.
no one's perfect. No one's even really that good.
Yeah.
All you can do is strive to be better. And you really need to know where these weaknesses are. And sometimes it sucks, but you need to hear the hard truths that really help you along and help you grow as a person.
Okay.
So the other thing about this that pisses me off is, have you heard of, do you know who Anita Sarkeesian and Zoe Quinn are?
Are they from Guardians of the Galaxy?
No.
Okay, I tried.
Yeah. So there was this thing called Gamergate a while ago I don't want to talk about, but Zoe Quinn was at the heart of it. And it was basically
I know
just like
Gamergate.
the criticism of games were one end. Because essentially like that Zoe Quinn woman did a lot of shady stuff I don't want to go into to get reviews of her game higher than normal. And then so her response was to then bring to light all of the kind of like, it's the internet, everyone's going to be an asshole. Like constructive criticism is one thing. But people being flagrant dicks on the internet just exist.
Yeah.
So she brought in all these people that were like threatening her for being a woman, like horribly sexist comments.
Yeah.
So the Gamergate
that's awful.
argument
that
turned
should
into
never happen, by the way.
no, it should.
Sidebar.
I am not. That should not happen. But so it turned into the one side of Gamergate was like, hey, we want fair game criticism,
Correct.
and then the side arguing against that was we should treat women with respect. Both of those are positive things, but they were just yelling like it wasn't the same argument.
They're
but it was-
yelling at each other.
yeah. But anyways, her and Anita Sarkeesian, who had this series of like pro-feminism video game things, spoke in front of the UN. And they were saying we need to stop internet bullying. Great.
That's all. I'm for
Yeah.
it.
So some of them had shit that was like absolutely terrible. Like people released their address. People said, I'm going to like sexually assault you. and
It was like
physically assault-"
doxing, I think is what it's called.
Is it? Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Doxing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So shit like that is terrible.
Yeah.
This is not the criticism I am talking about.
Okay.
So I think we can draw this pretty straightforward line. If it's illegal for me to say it to you in person or over the phone, how about it's illegal for me to say on the internet? And that's where we'll draw it. So if
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, I want to fucking murder you, that, I don't know what the legality is, but clearly that can be taken as a threat, which is not okay.
Who would you have as your co-host? That's my first problem. I want to keep this going.
Yeah, yeah.
I already have plans to know what I'm going to do when you die, so
I have another friend, Kyle. He said he'd do it.
perfect. I have another friend named James. He said he'd do it, so it's
Sweet.
fine.
We're good. We
Yeah,
got
we're
redundant.
good. See, we're solid.
redundancies.
Okay, don't die.
Yeah.
Please.
So, You know, the Anita Sarkeesian and Zoe Quinn were like, hey, we need to stop this kind of stuff, which is totally true.
Yeah.
But then they went on to say, and you can't have people saying, like, you're a liar and you suck. Well, no, that is not the same thing.
Okay.
So the you suck is kind of juvenile.
You're a liar and you suck are totally out. I tried to move my foot there and I ended up kicking the chair. You're a liar is I can't remember because I'm drinking if that's libel or slander.
See, that's the thing though, is I think it's a fair criticism.
level.
I don't want to get too much into it, but she did this Kickstarter to make these like videos. I think they were called Feminist Frequency. This is Anita Sarkeesian.
Okay.
She raised like $200,000 or just shy of.
Good for her.
She's like, yeah, I'm going to use all this money to do this stuff. She released like 6 half-hearted videos that were crap that we could have shat out with no more than the resources we have now.
Okay.
So that's why people were like accusing her of being a liar, is because like, hey, we gave you all this money to do this stuff that you said you were going to do.
Yeah.
And this is not that.
That's not the quality.
So
that
this,
we have.
so like, you know, we got to know what actual constructive criticism is that people need to take. And it's like, here are shortcomings you have. And then even if sometimes that's loaded with a little bit like, hey, that was fucking retarded. Like, okay, that was a bad thing you should do. And maybe I should have told you that, like, hey, what you just did was a bad idea in a better way.
Yeah, probably not calling someone fucking retarded.
Exactly.
Really good idea.
But you can't hide behind the fact that what I just said was, like, not politically correct and, like, not the nice way to say it, is the fact that what you did was fucking retarded. Like, I don't know. So I'm not making my point super clear here, but, like, what I'm trying to get at is constructive criticism, even if it is not put very, like, mildly, even if it's, like, with an edge, is a good thing.
Okay.
And sometimes you got to feel uncomfortable, be better as a person.
Okay.
But this is not the same as just, like, threatening people or just being a douchebag for the sake of being a douchebag.
Okay.
Like, so let's
Interesting. Side note, if you guys have any constructive criticism for Plucking Petals, I recommend you email pluckingpetalspodcast@gmail.com.
Get rid of James and Kyle.
Get rid of James and Kyle and use someone else to do it. So if you have any constructive criticism, why not go ahead and email us? And while you're there, why don't you guess what I'm saying at the beginning of the intro of the song?
Yeah, I think it is kind of quiet, but I like it.
Once again, there's another side note is that we've had one person guess. They are incorrect.
Oh.
I will not tell you who it is, but they had guessed. They were close.
Can I guess?
No, because you know what it is. That doesn't count.
Because I wrote it?
Yeah, because you wrote it. But yeah, they guessed, and they were very close, but not right. And basically, if no one else guessed what I'm saying at the beginning before the actual song or the intro, you get a prize. And if that no one guesses, this individual gets the prize for being closest, I guess.
Ooh.
Even though that really negates the fact of the criticism thing when we're talking about how everyone gets a prize for trying, but since we only have 5 listeners, we might as well cater and pander
my
to the
mom, my
audience.
girlfriend, and my buddy from Texas I've never met that play Rocket League with.
So, I don't know. Yeah. So, anyways, back to that, because I wanted to just kind of throw that in there as a shameless plug that we're still playing games here. Continue.
No, I mean, I pretty much made my point. I wanted to make it a little better, which is why I like my research. I'm not doing this again, I don't think. This free balling.
You don't like it?
I don't like this free balling.
You don't like the free balling?
I feel like I didn't hit my point home hard enough.
I like it. I mean, you just gotta learn to keep talking until someone calls you out on it. Basically, that's what I do.
But
I've
reached that point where I even stopped listening to myself. So
yeah, you just gotta keep going, gotta keep flowing, gotta keep going, gotta keep flowing. That's my motto on life.
Do you ever feel like a plastic? Sorry.
That is copyright infringement.
No,
because
I stopped it before.
And we can't.
Actually, you're allowed to cover whatever
trouble.
you want. If I started playing it in the background.
This is true. Good call. So you know your research. I was trying to fuck with you. Guess what the whiskey does? Try to make me fuck with people.
This is good Maker's Mark.
Yeah, it's just regular Maker's Mark.
I know.
I didn't even do 46 this time. I'm trying to. I have. This sounds like such a humble brag and a brag nonetheless. I have Maker's Mark 46, and the cask strength one. Because this is all I drink. This is all I want to drink is this stuff. It's amazing.
I'm a big bourbon fan.
I really hope that one day Maker's Mark decides that they want to sponsor this podcast, because that would be freaking fantastic.
Yeah.
and I would be very happy, and I will probably cry on air, and that's okay.
No, I would be very happy. I wouldn't know. I'd probably be flabbergasted.
I would be crying every single day of my life. I would be calling them every day. Maybe 3 o'clock in the morning, be like, "Are you sure it's okay? You're our sponsor. Everything's gonna be all right." So once again, this is only episode 6. So I'm thinking by episode 10 we should have sponsors. I'm
How about
thinking
by episode 10 we have like 100 listens? Like that.
that's probably so. Well, I mean, if we look at the YouTube views alone, we're way over 100. Maybe
not even on one episode though.
not on one episode, but like if we're dispersing. Why not? Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We're just trying to build a fan base right now. We're trying to build a bottom floor, if you will. I'm just trying to sell it to you to make you keep.
Hey, are you driving in your car right now because you're on your way between job sites or something like that?
Yeah, you should be.
Listen to us, man. This is what we're here for.
That's right. You should be listening to us, and then hopefully not driving into the median or another car, perhaps. Don't do that. Don't hurt someone. You should be driving the speed limit. Watch where you're going. Make sure your turn signal is working correctly on both ends. But I don't know where we're going with this.
I stopped listening.
I don't know
where you're going with this.
Well, how about let's just get back on track and we'll talk about my like for this week. How about that?
Yeah, let's do that.
So, let me grab my phone real quick. My like for this week is people who post stupid things online. I hate people who post spoilers, but I love people who post the worst things.
This is such a broad category.
Oh, let me give you
A
some
stupid
examples.
thing.
Let me give you some examples. So, I'm on Facebook, obviously, all the time, because it's Facebook, and that's
all
what
the
I do.
time. Yeah.
I'm on Facebook a lot. It just kind of happens in my day. It's on. I'm researching. When I say researching, I mean I'm looking at YouTube videos. But I'm noticing people posting things, and I like to take screenshots of them to remember them by, because they're insane, and they just make dumb things.
Okay, like what?
The new thing right now is that people will post pictures of quotes or inspirational things, and they have minions attached to them.
Oh.
It's amazing.
Sidebar. I love the inspirational quotes over like alcoholic pictures.
Oh my god. Those
like my favorite.
Those are amazing.
Yeah.
You miss all the shots you don't take. And it's just someone drinking a bunch of shots.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Oh.
These are in the same realm in my eyes.
Which
So-
is a joke that doesn't portray to a podcast. So
Exactly.
I'm sorry I brought it up.
Yeah,
but-
yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
fine. But like I was saying, like I love when people post stuff online. They're just so, because like when I look at my Facebook feed, I tend to block people who are boring. I'm like, this is dumb.
I just want to watch train wrecks.
I'm like, I just want to see someone just commit online self-destruction.
Online Sudoku.
Yeah, it's Sudoku, like the puzzle. Yeah, perfect. Good job.
I must bring back honor to my family. I must commit Sudoku.
Okay, so Sudoku's the puzzle. Seppuku, kind of the thing you're going for. I think it's how that's pronounced. I'm a little tipsy. Doesn't matter. That's how life goes. So let me just read you one of these. You can see. I'm just gonna look from across the room. You can see it. You can see a minion.
Oh, I just see God in all caps.
He's holding a flower. Okay, so this is someone that posted. I'm not gonna say names. All I know is that you don't listen to podcasts
why
and
are you
probably
looking
don't.
at my Facebook?
I can't help it. You take beautiful minion pictures.
I do.
It's fantastic. So
Let's
let's just
go
read
with
this one
slutty
out loud.
minions for Halloween. Anyways,
You're gonna do a minion for
let's
Halloween?
be slutty minions together.
Oh, I already got my costume though. I'm gonna be Guy Fieri.
I don't know how to do that impression.
Flavor Town.
Yeah.
Done. Nailed it.
I
What are you
just
gonna
like-
be for Halloween?
I don't know yet. I haven't.
Why don't you know? You should. Are you coming to the party?
Yeah.
Good job.
Don't do that to me.
I
Fuck you. I'm not gonna show up now.
I just cornered you on purpose, so that was fun.
Condescending prick.
All right, so let me read you this minion post. I just started thinking about how blessed I was, and my eyes started tearing up. I thank God for my family, true friends, life, health, and strength! Exclamation mark. I am sending love to everyone right now! Exclamation mark. Those people are my
I
favorite posters
cannot
on
stop
Facebook.
laughing about thinking about that same words with Charles Manson's picture.
It's amazing. It really, like, these...
Like, I love my support group and my family.
Here's another one. Just stupid things people post online. Once again, I'm not going to say names. So if it's you, my bad. You post really dumb shit on Facebook. I know you're not listening to this anyways. It really doesn't matter. But I like to, fill out my bases. This one, boy, it's nice. Period. I fill up once every 3 weeks instead of 3 days in my Jeep. What?
The English
That is a status update.
a little broken.
Just a little bit.
Maybe they went to Garth Brooks on Friday.
You know what? I wanted to go to Garth Brooks, but it was also $80 the ticket. So
How do you know that?
because I looked it up because I wanted to go to Garth Brooks because he is Garth fucking Brooks. And I wanted to take my father and I wanted to have a good time, but it was $80 a ticket. So you might have seen me down there next to the Mac Miller concert. Okay? Talking about Friends in Low Places and all those other great songs that Garth Brooks has.
Okay. We're done.
Are you about to murder me? Are you about to get a new
Let's
co-host?
just leave.
Okay, that's fine. I really like Garth Brooks. He's great. Anyways, let me read you another one. This is
Kyle,
Minions.
do you like Garth Brooks or do you like Garth Brooks ironically?
I like
the
Garth Brooks.
Smash
I've
Bros.
got friends
went
in
to a Smash
low
Mouth
places.
concert, and-
Okay, I went to Smash Mouth half ironically, half because I like them. As you can see from a distance, this is a minion dressed up as Ryu and Ken from Street Fighter, which I almost guarantee the person that had posted this has no idea what those things are. So that's just a thing. It says, a friend will calm you down when you are angry, but a best friend will skip beside you with a baseball bat singing, someone's gonna get it. These are my favorite posters on Facebook.
Yeah.
They are amazing. I love these people. They post nothing good. A lot of these people that post, they're also posting all caps.
Caps lock is cruise control
for cool, obviously. But yes, these people also tend to be older than us, quite possibly twice our age.
Hi, Kyle's mom.
My mom doesn't have a Facebook, so good for her. She does not fit in that category. Thanks, Mom. I really appreciate it fantastically. But yes, those people on Facebook, while it burns my eyes to look at them, I can't help but watch a train wreck happen.
Yeah.
And those are train wrecks, especially the Minion thing. The Minion thing is new.
That's a weird one.
Especially like
Okay, it came around again recently, but like people I saw, and this is someone I kind of respected. Like I haven't spoken to them in high school, but I remember them being fucking smart.
Yeah.
And they posted like that, Facebook, I do not give you permission to use my as their like status. Like
those people are my favorite people on Facebook. Those are my favorite people to follow because they're only gonna post stupid stuff. Yeah. They're only gonna post just ridiculous things. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be anti-Obama. It's gonna be pro-gun and shooting Jesus.
shooting Jesus.
No, shooting with Jesus,
Yeah.
not at Jesus. My apologies. But yes, these people often talk in all caps, have poor grammar and spelling issues constantly. And I love these people are so much more interesting than my friends who are living life and doing interesting things like going to Europe or like going to a homeless shelter and feeding people.
That's not interesting. That's boring.
All right, whatever.
I fed a homeless person. Oh, get off your fucking high horse.
That's fine. That's fine. But the new thing, well, not new, but this past 9/11, there have been 9/11 posts that have minions attached to them.
Oh my god.
I don't know. Have you seen these?
No, but just
It's-
any sentence that starts with this past 9/11, I know is going to a good place.
It was an awful setup, and I apologize profusely. But what I'm saying is that you don't need to put minions on everything, but I appreciate it, and I will watch that, and I am totally fine that you do that, even though it's not appropriate by any means. Okay, I'm cool with it. I understand what
I
you're
want to
trying
see
to
some
portray.
ISIS minions. Like
I bet if we look them, I don't want to do it on the podcast.
Yeah.
After the podcast, we will look them up and we'll see if there are ISIS-related minion posts. And I'm pretty sure they're going to be, because their minions are everywhere, and that's just how life is going to be for a while. And we need to accept that. And how I accept it is by looking at their Facebooks and whatnot. Please make me stop. I keep talking about these people who I don't want to talk about anymore.
You dug this hole, Kyle.
I dug the hole. I have to get out. That's fine. So yes, these people on Facebook and like I don't follow these people on Instagram because I don't think they have Instagrams or understand the concept of an Instagram, but just watching people post about minions and like bald eagles and just like it's always a picture. It's okay, so it's a picture post and they have a minion or some kind of item, maybe a bald eagle or American flag or an AK-47 shooting in the air. And then just a bunch of stuff about God.
A minion
or
riding
friends.
a bald eagle shooting an AK-47 is not very American.
No, M16?
Yeah, let's do that.
M16.
Yeah.
That's how we're going to do things. So folks, if you want to win another prize, you should draw a minion riding, what was it? A bald eagle shooting an M16 in the air with an inspirational quote.
And about an American flag backdrop.
American flag backdrop, but it has to be moving. So like maybe not like GIF moving, but like show that it has air going
like
through
ruffled
it.
Or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's got a little curve to it. It's got a curve. So if you want to do that, you want to win a prize, email us at pluckingpetalspodcast@gmail.com. Oh my god. Anyways, I think we're done.
I don't know, man.
You want to keep talking?
I don't know. I like stupid stuff on the internet.
Okay, what kind of stupid stuff do you like on the internet?
I love dick butt.
love
It is
dick
one
butt?
of my favorite memes.
Explain what dick butt is. People who have no idea what
It
dick
was
butt
this
is.
comic.
Mom, if you're still watching, I apologize profusely.
It's kind of dirty, but it's like it was this comic of like this lumberjack or whatever. I don't even remember. He like loves this tree. He's like the tree gets cut down. He's like, I'll make sure that like every single like fiber of your wood is put to great use. And then like the piece of paper made from the tree, some guy just draws dick butt.
Oh god!
And then, like the lumberjack or whatever's face or whatever, it's just like. But then dick butt shows up everywhere now, and I love it. It's like when the Mythbusters try to like paintball shoot the Mona Lisa, and they Photoshop it, so it's just dick butt. Like, it was like what is the stupid most base thing I could think of? How about a dick with a butt that has a dick with a butt? Like it was. I love dick
It's
butt.
just is that a 4chan thing? I can't. Where does that?
It's like
where did
that
that resonate?
comic. I kind of explained it, but I don't even know where that came from.
I wonder if that's just a 4chan thing.
Yeah, it could have been.
I mean, it's all over the place now, but like,
Yeah.
I want to know where. I always find that I want to know where memes originate from because I find that to be interesting and I find that to be absurd and I don't know whatever it is.
And then
Even though it's still at the end of the day a dick butt.
Yeah.
So
It's like because it's so dumb, and if it didn't come from like that comic, it was just a thing of like, this is stupid. Why is it everywhere?
exactly.
And then I like that CeeLo Green song. I see you driving around town with the girl I love, and I'm like haiku, and it just drives me nuts. Like I think that's hilarious. I don't really know the rest of the song.
So are you saying that you want to be a dick butt for Halloween?
No.
Is that what you're trying to get across?
Because that's not unexpected. Like, dick butt is funny because it's like, you see people putting massive amounts of work into something. You're like, wow, they are trying to do something profound to make the world better, or even to just like express themselves in an emotional way.
Yeah.
And then it's dick butt.
And it's dick butt.
That's why it's funny.
It reminds me. I was explaining to my mother the other day not even the other day. It's probably about a month ago. What unexpected Cena was, because we had that we had
that one too.
we had the housewarming party, and my mom was playing beer pong with us, and then Jason had put on the Cena theme. And she was like losing it because she knew what that was from, and she was laughing her ass off. So I had to explain to her what an unexpected Cena was, and I had to like show her references.
Oh, that one with the Donald Trump pancake. And
that one's
flip it over.
amazing. That one's great. So yeah, the internet is a cesspool full of angry teenagers. But also great things like dick butt and unexpected Cena and like. You know, I'm sorry, but I Can Has Cheeseburger. That was great when it was
I haven't
around.
thought about it in a while. But
Just
it was
like
fun
yeah,
to
it
have
was
there.
it was fun. Like that was like a huge thing when it came. Like that was like one of the first things in my mind that like really crossed over between just internet kids and then people in general. Because I feel like people, you know, because like I feel like now people are finally getting memes, but they're always like way too late. So like now,
Do you know what's
now
fucking
it's like you
hilarious?
see like Bad Luck Brian on like a 64 5-year-old. That was weird.
What's there?
I don't know. I can't see. You know what? You keep talking. I'll be right back. I gotta see what that was.
Let's just end it here.
Let's just end it here. Okay, guys. This is the end of Plucking Petals, episode 6 with James and Kyle. I'm Kyle.
I'm about to get murdered.
Perfect. You have a good evening.
You're getting murdered too, Kyle.
I'm gonna get
Whoever
murdered.
that is killing us both.
I'm gonna get murdered first. All right, peace.
As we go a little something like.
This has been the Plucking Petals podcast with James McConnell and Kyle Wertz. Produced by Patrick Stoops. Find us on Twitter at plucking_petals or email us at pluckingpetalspodcast@gmail.com.